lose. Wanna get an interview here from a point of view. I'm a man on the field, I don't play by the rules. I done seen a close friends with up like a Jew, but it ain't slowing down cause I got the good shoes. Trying to get the bread to eat with my dog, trying to get a big play, but I don't mean food. I've been on the go, I've been up and down the road, trying to put on for the team, and I don't mean you. Know they see the work and they say it's hard work, but they never hard work, so they ain't got a clue. I ain't on that, he ain't on no reds, doing all that cat like his name Dr. Seuss. Ow, treat that little boy like he itty bitty. He cannot hang in my city with me. It is not none of you getting with me. Only the realists be sitting with me. Shout out the ones that be dealing with me. They the ones go.
Now, what was the name of Curry's first signature shoe with Under Armour? Was it Curry Flurry, Curry Kicks, Curry 1, or Curry 0? If you answered Curry 1, then you are correct. But Curry Flurry is kind of a cool name for some kicks. Maybe a new one? Maybe the next one?
Our broadcast tonight coming to you from New York City, amid all the hustle and bustle of the streets of Manhattan. Greetings, everyone. You've got it live on Tuesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. And tonight, it'll be the New York Knicks going up against the Orlando Magic. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. And the new power rankings, still only the first month of the season. Here's a chance to compare early returns. Taking a look at Brooklyn, they couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
And, you know, I think New York, they've sure made a statement here early on, outpacing some teams that were expected to be better, owning that top spot and defending it with pride.
Before we get going, let's hear from David Aldridge on the sideline. David?
Thank you very much, Kevin. Well, Cole Anthony has made a name for himself when it comes to hitting cold-blooded game winners. He said, I do this, man. I was bred for this. I'm not the type to go high. I live for these ending moments in games. Crunch time, that's my time. Guys?
Just like his dad right next to me. David, thank you very much. And this must be a time of year, Clark, when teams are still working on their chemistry, everybody getting comfortable with their roles.
Well, you know, hopefully that's been established by now, Kevin. And even this early, you'd like that to be kind of anchored in. There's not a lot of time for the feeling out process in the NBA. You know, once the game starts for real, they come pretty fast and furious.
A look at the Magic starting group. Suggs out there with Anthony. Then there's Robin Lopez. Then there's Wagner. And it's Carter in at the 4. And for New York, we've got P. Q out there with the Beast. Then there's Dimes. And it's Adams in at the point guard position. It's stolen by Adams. All going up court.
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special.
A circus dunk for you right there, guys.
Carter left side. And it's denied. Here's the Beast. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
From past the arc. That shot misses. So New York will take it the other way. Coming into this, having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
They found their rhythm and kept piling it on. And a huge boost of confidence on the road for sure.
And that's just a great individual play right through the teeth of the defense.
Adams against Anthony. This is it to Pete. The 3. Good on the 3-point shot.
And early on, they looked great. They made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
The Magic have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And that one is good from Suggs.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Adams with it. to the inside. Off target at the rim.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
They get a hand on it. And here again, the Knicks in transition. Up the court they go.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Anthony. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Boston.
And what opened things up for him was his passing. He was making so many plays that the D had to play off him.
It's stolen by Anthony. Knocked away. And now the Knicks on the break. And that one is stuffed right through.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by your AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
Well, that's a look. He has to finish, and he knows it. Lone opportunity.
Now, one of us here knows Cole Anthony quite well. The guy to my side here, Greg, is dad. Care to share with us a story about your son playing hoops growing up?
Well, I'll tell you one thing. He's always had that belief, that inner belief in himself and his abilities. And that's something that started early on in his life. And honestly, that's when I knew he had a chance to be a really good player.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
And you know what? If you're not going to outwork your opposition, then you typically are going to get outplayed.
Now, here's Suggs. To halt the run, and Lopez throws it down.
At 7 feet tall, dunking is very easy for Lopez. Once he's this deep, the defense is in trouble.
Anthony against Adams. Takes the three. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
And here is Suggs. 9 points last game. Anthony can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper. The Knicks leading by 13. Takes it inside.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And it's Anthony with the ball for the Magic. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Shoots over Adams. Anthony's shot is off.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Lopez over to help. Adams wide open. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Excellent all-around performance so far. Hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Anthony drives in. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Now, here's Adams. Really played well against Houston in his last outing. Count it. Good. Adams has got 10 points. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for New York.
Boy, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
And also, how about the fact defensively, they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half. And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
For the Magic, Mohamed Bamba comes in for Robin Lopez, and Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Cole Anthony. And it's Orlando's ball. Now Suggs. Bamba trying to break free, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
You know, the first overall pick of the 2017 draft, Markelle Fultz, really struggled with Philadelphia. He only played 33 games over his first 2 seasons in the city of brotherly love.
That free throw good from Fultz. And talking about Fultz, that February 2019 trade sending him Clark to Orlando seemed to give Markelle new life.
I agree with you, Kevin. It was good to see him get a fresh start. He actually played in 72 of 73 games that season for the Magic and averaged 12 points and 5 assists. Best of all, he looked like he was enjoying basketball, and that was a great sight to see.
And so here's Orlando, following the score by New York. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Wagner kicks to Bamba. Pass to Suggs. Shot clock at 6. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Okeke comes in for Wendell Carter. And it's Ross in for Wagner. Pass to the Beast. Here's Q. And again, New York with the triple.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Knicks on defense. They swipe it. Adams with it. Now guarded by Fultz. Adams' shot is good.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And Adams with the slam.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Here's Suggs. The Knicks making the shot. He kicks it to Fultz. Poked away. It's stolen by Adams. There's the pass to Q. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Man, off to a terrific start. Yet to miss with 6 made buckets.
Boy, giving him a huge lift offensively. He's poised for a big game here.
Here's Fultz. Plays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that.
Man, this guy's deceptively strong inside. Markelle Fultz, not messing around. He doesn't care who's in front of him.
P, covered by Bamba. Bamba with the block. Suggs with the ball from 15 feet away. It's rebounded by New York. P's got his 4th rebound in this one. Adams, the pass to the Beast. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Well, Orlando shooting 36% in this first quarter, trying to get their bearings. Now, here's Fultz. He's guarded closely. That one off the back iron and out.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Oh, why, dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points.
A lot of bounceability there, guys. I mean, well above the rim. That's what makes him dangerous.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Adams, the pass to Dimes. Here's the beast, and he dumps it down.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one.
Yeah, to glide in and reverse it home like that, so sweet.
And so here's Orlando, following the score by New York. Here's Fultz. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Boston.
2 minutes remaining in the
Passes to Q.
2 minutes.
Inside, P. It's good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Okeke passes to Fultz. Ross on the wing. No points in the game yet for him, and it's good for 2.
Feasting on the leftovers, eating big time. Ross stepping inside the arc and making it happen.
Adams, the pass to B. And Bamba comes to help. Here's Dimes. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Dimes got 10.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
Here's P, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for the Knicks, number 30. At the line.
And he makes the first. A different look for New York. Rose, he's checked in for Dimes. And quickly in for Adams. He's perfect from the line this time. Magic shooting 39% in the early minutes of this game. Fultz looking around, and the shot goes in. He's got 8. 36 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Quickly against Fultz. Here's the beast. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
First personal.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Nerlens Noel checks in for P. The Knicks have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Now here's Fultz. He's got 8. Six on the shot clock. Puts it up from 17, and it's good off the back rim and in. Fultz has got 10.
Yeah, and you know it's important that Fultz continue to develop his in-between game because he knows when to pull up.
And so it's New York with a major 39-point lead here at the end of the quarter. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And one of the remaining veterans on this Orlando Magic team, Terrence Ross, mindful of the franchise's history.
T-Mac, Shaq, Kenny, even Dwight and them, it's just a great city to be in. They have great fans here. and they made some historic runs here. So it's exciting to, be somewhere there's a lot of hits.
And we know this is Ross's 6th season in a Magic uniform.
And, Kevin, he's found his niche as a bench scorer and veteran presence. Good to have those steadying influences on a roster, even as a team goes young.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And the Knicks guys have been rolling right along here, haven't they?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
This is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. They've got Terrence Ross. Fultz is out there with Anthony. And there's Mohamed Bamba. And it's Okeke in at the 4-man position. Lopez, he's checked in for the Magic. So Anthony nails both of them. And you look at some of the most unbreakable records in NBA history, Clark. Scott Skiles with 30 assists in one game. Who's going to beat that?
That's a hard one to top. 30 dimes in one game. That is just amazing. One, you got to pass it well, and two, you got to have great shooters around you. Westbrook had a game with 24 assists last year, but that's still a far cry from 30. I think that may very well be an untouchable record, Kevin.
Here is Ross. The Knicks making the shot. Orlando needs to get off a shot. Takes the 13-footer, and the rebound goes to the Knicks. And following this game, they'll challenge the Grizzlies on the road at the FedEx Forum in Memphis. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip.
Rose, a very solid floor general. I think that's an underrated part of his game. He's excellent at finding his teammates.
Quickly against Anthony. Trying to get open is Lopez. Goes up again, and it's good on the way in. Lopez has got his second bucket tonight.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Randall kicks to Rose, and the basket is good.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
From Julius Randle.
The Magic have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Anthony against Quickly. Pass to Fultz. High post Lopez. 14 points from him the last game against Boston.
And he also chipped in with a couple blocks in that game. Just a hint at the impact he had on the defensive side.
And so here is New York. The Magic hitting the bucket. The kick out to Rose. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Rose has got 5 points so far.
Hey, guys, we know he's more effective inside the arc, but he's expanded his range quite a bit now.
Here's Lopez. Here he goes. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first personal. Second team foul.
Orlando shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Robin Lopez. At the line, 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
And the fun-loving personality Lopez has makes him a likable teammate. It's clear that they love playing with him.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Okeke. And Wagner's subbed in for Markelle Fultz. Now, here's Quickly. 14 points from him the last game against the Rockets in Houston.
And I felt like his offense fed right into his D. He caused a bunch of turnovers. There was just no let-up in him all night.
And Wendell Carter Jr., not the biggest center, Greg, listed at 6'10". In fact, most reports would have him pegged at 6'9".
And Carter Jr. plays like a 7-footer. Got that 7'4" wingspan and great head on his shoulders that levels the playing field with his height.
Now here's Randall. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Houston. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Wendell Carter. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
First team foul.
And that one misses.
You know, it takes young guys a little while to figure it out, and after 4 up-and-down seasons with the Lakers, Julius Randle joined New Orleans in 2018, busted out for over 20 points per game with the Pelicans. Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes, a sign of a skilled offensive player.
Carter against Randle. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And, you know, here's the thing. Few young players generate fouls the way Randle does.
The Knicks have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
Julius Randle at the line.
That free throw good from Randle. So he gets them both. And Clark, you played in a very physical era. What do you think about the way fouls are called right now?
I really don't have a problem with it, Kevin. I mean, some of the fouls that were allowed in years past, way back in the 70s and 80s, I mean, those were borderline flagrant 3 kind of fouls. The game was more physical, and it was accepted as such, but I don't know if that was necessarily good for the game. I think now the way they have it set up and the way it's officiated as it relates to physicality and flagrant fouls, yeah, it may be a little bit too far the other way, but I think it's the right balance overall.
Here is Carter after Alec Burks has scored. Anthony, the pass to Ross. To the paint. Here's Carter. Burks pulls it in.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Now here's Randle. Wendell Carter unable to get his last shot to go. Just 3 to shoot. Noel banked in off the glass. Noel's got 6 here in this quarter.
Really got to admire the way Noel adjusts after contact. Excellent body control by the big man.
Burks with the steal. The fast break ends at the rim with the jam.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Here's Wagner following the score by New York. Here's Ross. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. It's ironic that while the league took refuge in Orlando to complete the 2020 season, the Magic has had no reprieve from the rash of injuries that affected its top young players the last few years. This team is well coached and plays hard. Hopefully their fortunes will change when it comes to health. Guys?
All right, David, thank you.
And Noel just staking his territory with his massive reach. That wingspan makes him an intimidating presence who covers a lot of ground quickly.
Now here's Ross. 9 points last game out. Now here's Wagner. Quickly covering. Here's Carter. It's blocked. And it's out of bounds to the Magic as Orlando will retain possession. Orlando making some changes. Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Lopez. And it's Suggs in for Ross. Goes up off the inbound. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That's his first
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. And we know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
And that one falls for Bamba.
A top 10 pick in the 2018 draft, Mohamed Bamba, Mo Bamba for short, is a terrific athlete and has a great work ethic too.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Here's Suggs following the score by Derrick Rose.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
New York's gone off with a three-pointer tonight. They're a perfect 7 of 7. Here's Randall. Makes it off the glass. Randall's got 6.
Well, he's a wrecking ball on offense. Randall, so good at finishing inside.
That's tipped. And pushing it up. Here's New York. Rose has got the ball. Outside for Randall. Rose passes to Randall. Here's McBride. Randall down low. Carter on him. And here is Anthony. 9 points in the game so far. Wagner with it. And Rose picks him up defensively. Offensive rebound. And Gibson sends it down.
A good defender who uses his body well. Gibson is capable of blocking shots.
He shot 2 free throws in the game. Made 1 and missed 1.
And from the line a season ago, 73%.
The Beast, he's checked in for New York.
2 shots.
Carter hits them both.
In the 7th pick of the 2018 draft, Carter Jr.'s potential is enticing. A bruising big man with a bright future ahead of him.
Here's the Beast. And it's sent back by Carter. Shot on the wing. And that one's good. Wagner. Wagner's got his first bucket in this one. Here's the Beast, defended by Carter. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one
Boy,
down.
terrific play there. I thought even with all the contact, he still was going to get that shot to go down.
Dimes, he's checked in for Rose. Orlando, they've gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. Pass to Bamba. Driving to the basket. And the dunk by Bamba.
Well, I think this speaks to Mamba's mobility, guys. He's showing how dangerous he can be when given space to operate.
Quickly the pass to the Beast. New York moving the ball around. Here's McBride, and he's good on the 3-ball. McBride's got his first 3 points of the game.
Boy, from the looks of it, it appears the defense is fine with him taking that shot, but he makes them pay when they do.
And a fast break now for New York. Here's Gibson. The pass to McBride. On the wing quickly. Fires for 3. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
3-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team.
No issue on that one. Good work all around.
New York's gotten it going from downtown in the second quarter. They're 3 of 3 on 3-pointers. Pass to McBride. Here's the Beast, defended by Carter. Carter pulls it in. And so it's Anthony bringing it up for the Orlando Magic. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Here's the Beast. He's coming off a 37-point game against the Rockets in Houston.
And don't forget about his assists. His playmaking was as good or better than his scoring. He was in complete control out there.
In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
Good on the bucket.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
Now, here's Bamba. 20 points for him last game against Boston.
And if you look at his free throw numbers, you can see what kind of pressure he put on the defense. He was in attack mode all night long. Just giving up way too many transition opportunities.
You know, it's okay to give up a few if you're getting them back on the other end, but that hasn't been the case here.
Suggs, and Gibson sends it back. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Gibson. Okiki's checked in for the Magic. Fultz comes in for Anthony. 1:14 left in the second quarter. Fultz kicks to Suggs. Fultz finds Wagner. And that time, also a missed shot. New York's going to sublime 4 of 4 from three-point range since we've gotten in here in the second quarter.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Now, here's Suggs. He's got 6. Pass to Wagner. To the middle. Here's Bamba. Happy to see that one go in for a second make in 5 attempts.
Good position that time around the bucket, and when Bamba does that, he's hard to stop.
Adams, the pass to Dimes. And again, New York with the triple.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Suggs dishes to Fultz. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Now here's Wagner. Not a lot of room. Bamba's shot is off. Adams, the pass to the Beast. Here's P. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Well, I love the way he goes after it there. I mean, you got to respect that. He's rewarded for his efforts of pursuing the ball.
The Knicks have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. New York ahead, opening up a huge gap. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Derek, what's the most important thing on defense, and how does that impact the offense?
Contesting their shots. They're a great three-point shooting team. We're just contesting and getting out and run. That's our favorite thing to do. Get out, run. We got bigs that can run, shooters on the floor, so open the floor up a little bit.
We'll see if you can keep the pace going in the second half, Derek. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime, so we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
New York was looking great right away. They jumped out to a 6-0 lead as they strung together some excellent possessions early. They delivered a real beatdown in the first quarter, ending with a whopping lead. Then in quarter number 2, it was all hands on deck, and what a show it was. Quality execution, Good efficiency, some tremendous defensive play. Help them take a decisive advantage, and they're running away with this one. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Knicks.
What a brilliant, unselfish half of basketball they just played. Their ball movement was absolutely impeccable. All in all, just beautiful basketball to watch.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the Magic.
They're getting abused in the paint defensively, letting their opponents set the tone. You can't match up physically, you're toast. And that's what the scoreboard is reflecting right now. Toast with butter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. What can you say? The Beast, an impressive effort here today.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of it.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Beast out there with P, then it's Q, then there's Flash, and it's Dimes in at the shooting guard. So that's who Tom Thibodeau starts the second half with.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Orlando with the ball, following the score by New York. Drops in the layup for two. Dimes got 15 points.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Outside Anthony. Sinks the three-pointer.
Yeah, he's been hooping. But the rest of the team, not so much.
And Adams has got the ball here for the New York Knicks. Pass to P. Here's Q. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
On a nice little roll here to start this half, connecting on their first three attempts.
Well, Orlando shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. Anthony against Adams. Adams, some nice D.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
No hesitation at all in transition, and they have a huge margin in that department.
Fast breaks yield easy buckets, guys. They've made the most of their chances in that regard. The defense not able to get set, get a running start to the rim, should get a good number of scoring chances there.
Some nice passing by New York here. And again, New York with the triple.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Anthony dishes to Suggs. To end the run, here's Lopez, and Lopez throws it down.
I'd say that shot is well within his range.
I would hope so.
Yeah, and especially when he caps it off with the steady one-hand jam.
Basket good.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Orlando, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
That's well done there. I mean, don't even give him a chance to get to the block. Get in tight and finish at the rim.
One shot.
That free throw good from Anthony. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Here's Suggs. The Knicks making the shot. Outside Anthony. It's rebounded by New York. The Beast's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Adams taking his time here. Into the lane, and Adams with the slam.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Now here's Anthony. He's got 17. Here's Suggs. Sinks the triple.
Jalen Suggs.
Suggs has got 9 points.
Pretty much anybody can hit that shot when they're that wide open. I mean, terrible defense.
Here's the beast, defended by Carter.
That is not possible. Is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but possible, like you said.
He's one of the few players in the NBA who can pull something like that off.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning Mobile One block a moment ago.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
And it's the Magic with the ball. The Knicks making the shot. Now Anthony. Tipped away. The Beast passes to Pete. Here's Q. There he goes again. That's his 9th straight basket. He's a perfect 9 for 9. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers with the hustle stats for the Knicks.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Adding on to that, you look at their block totals tonight, and you see how feisty they've been on the defensive end this game.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Terrence Ross is checked in for Orlando. Markelle Fultz comes in for Suggs. And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the Mobile One block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Here's Anthony. The Knicks making the shot. And that's a foul. It's called on Cole Anthony. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Taj Gibson's checked in for New York. The pass to the Beast. Down low. Looking for Gibson. He gets it there. To the wing on the left. Here's Q. And there's another one for the Knicks.
They have come out of halftime inflated.
And so it's Anthony bringing it up for Orlando. Passes it to Carter. Back to Anthony. Ross on the wing. To the inside. It's tipped. Here's Dimes. 17 points in the game. Here's the Beast. And it's off from three-point range. They need this one. Anthony can't hit.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball. I'm not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Lopez outside. Pass to Ross. And it's blocked. That's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession. The Knicks making a switch here. Quickly's checked in. And a switch here also for Orlando. Okiki's checked in. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Ross. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Ross has got 7 points.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Yeah, they've had a great second half from long range. I mean, things are definitely starting to look up for him.
Here's the Beast. He's got 26. Out to the wing. The three. Orlando grabs the miss. Carter's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Wow. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Pushing it up. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
He's gone 3 for 4 from the line. Randall's checked in for New York. Ryan Arcidiacono comes in for Adams. And a switcher also for Orlando. Bomba's checked in. That's good from Carter. New York's gone 3 of 5 at the long ball since entering the second half. Count the basket. Quickly's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Here's Fultz. He's got 10. The pass to Ross. Carter with it. Over Gibson. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Here are the Magic now. The Knicks making the shot. Here's Ross. The rebound by Gibson. Gibson's got 4 rebounds in this game. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And he can take over in a nanosecond. I mean, once he catches fire, it's difficult to squelch it.
For New York, they have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I see those numbers read pretty well. Here's Fultz. Passes it to Okeke. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Fultz has got 3 assists in the game. Arcidiacono, the pass to Q. Outside Gibson. Inside Randall. 3-pointer. And that one's good. Arcidiacono. Arcidiacono's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Quickly. 3-pointer. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
This is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
That really has been the difference. I mean, they've been the better team in transition.
Now here is Carter. He has 6. Out of bounds. New York takes possession. Alec Burks checked in for the Knicks. And a change for the Magic. Gary Harris is checked in for Wendell Carter. Here's Arcidiacono. Pass to Burks. Bamba with the block.
Boy, great timing and awareness there from Bamba. He sends shots away on the daily.
And the dunk by Bamba.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Arcidiacono, the pass to Gibson. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. And
defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Pass to Fultz.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Back to Harris. Oh, that's blocked. Here's Arcidiacono. The dish now to Randall. Arcidiacono kicks to Randall. Over Fultz. And there's another one for the Knicks.
You know, Randall has a nice package. He's got a good touch, good mechanics, and he's a capable mid-range shooter.
Cloak loose. And now the Knicks on the break. Here's Arcidiacono. Count it. Arcidiacono's got 5 points in the quarter. Here's Fultz. He's got 10. 1:12 left to play in the third. Here's Bamba. Sinks that one from the post. Bamba's got 9.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Here's Arcidiacono. No good from Gibson. Orlando's gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. Quickly with it, picked up by Harris. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Harris. Noel's checked in for Taj Gibson. Then for the Magic, Wagner comes in for Ross. And it's Suggs in for Harris. .43 seconds left in the third. New York moving it around. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Orlando ball.
Orlando's gotten all 4 of the three-point shots to go down since halftime. They're lighting it up here. And there's the call on Ryan Arcidiacono. That's his first foul.
Personal. Third team foul.
There's 31 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Fultz finds Wagner. And here is Suggs. Here's Fultz.
And Noel, we know he's out there to play defense, whether he's blocking shots, coming away with steals, or merely getting a hand up in the shooter's face. He's incredibly valuable because of how he defends.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Here's Wagner. Misses the chippy right there. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Knicks out front, delivering the blowout. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. And so in the game. For the Magic, Hampton out there with Suggs. Then there's Wagner. And it's Okeke in at the 4.
If you allow him to get that close, you deserve to get scored on.
And the pass to Quickly. Out left to the wing. Noel passes to Arcidiacono. From outside, off the mark. Orlando's gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. And that one, good. Hampton's got his first points of the night.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
You know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
The Magic shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. Now one near Suggs as he lets it go. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Here's Arcidiacono. Trying to get open is Randall, and that one's good. Noel.
And you can see that Noel has a very firm understanding of the game. I mean, knowing when to roll hard to the bucket after setting the pick.
Now, here's Hampton. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. And finished off by Wagner.
Love the assist. I mean, he knew exactly where that bounce pass had to be to create that opportunity.
Passes to Burks. All right, Greg, I'm going to put you on the spot. Who do you think right now has the best backcourt in the NBA?
Oh, goodness. I mean, so many terrific backcourts to choose from. You know, Phoenix has got to be in that conversation with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. But I'll tell you what, with the Splash Brothers healthy and back at it, it's just hard to beat that combination.
Lock at 6. Suggs. Greg, talk about a guy who plays with competitive fire. Suggs is a powerful leader, but by example.
Yeah, I mean, this guy plays with such great strength and energy, and he makes great decisions. Really has an advanced understanding of the game for his age.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. And he sinks the second. And Adams has got the ball here for the New York Knicks. He passes to Q. Some nice passing by New York here. Pass to Dimes. Drills the three-pointer. Dimes got 20 points.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Can't connect from short range. New York's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Now the pass to Q. Adams outside. To the paint. Here's the beast. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
The dynamic, Greg, between players and officials is always interesting. With some players saying they think there's a lot of room for improvement. What do you think?
Well, we do see players getting teed up for simply making their case, and really the guys just want to play. So, yeah, you love to see a little bit more harmony out on the floor. And we need to get those two groups together in the offseason to break bread and try to smooth over that relationship.
Here's Hampton following the score by New York. Pass to Lopez. They need this. And he lays it up and in.
Comfortable shooting close to the basket. The size Lopez possesses gives him confidence down low.
Passes it to the Beast. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. The Beast's got 14 points now in the second half. Hampton dishes to Lopez. Got a piece of it. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Adams. Fouled on the shot, picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
That's his first personal.
Great ball movement there.
At the line for New York. At the line. One shot.
Free throw good, Adams. Orlando, they've gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Great player movement is always a constant in the NBA, but with more players on the move every year, the power balance can shift in the blink of an eye.
And we've seen it with the Lakers, right? Just a few years ago. The Nets and a few others. Not everyone, though, loves it, but it sure keeps things interesting.
Shooting 2.
A free throw drops for Suggs. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And here are the Knicks. They're on an 18-7 run. Hugh passes to the Beast. Kick out to Adams. Over Hampton. And there's another one for the Knicks.
This is some kind of performance we're seeing from him today. He has yet to miss a shot.
Knocked loose. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his second personal, third team foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
R.J. Hampton at the line, 2 shots.
Good on both. Clark, we know injury prevention is a huge aspect for teams, and it seems like training staffs hold a lot more weight than they did in the past.
I think you're exactly right, Kevin. No doubt about it, and for good reason. I mean, the medical staffs include doctors and trainers and physiotherapists and the like, and they really have enhanced what goes into preparing players for their seasons throughout their careers, and it's become more precise. It's better. Yet there are still going to be injuries, but the treatment and care players get now, I think, is platinum level across the league.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
6 to shoot. Here's Lopez, and it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Now here's Adams. To the middle. Here's P. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Here are the Magic now, following the score by New York. Here's Grimes, and he banks in the layup.
How about that, going up strong? I mean, he doesn't care how much height he's giving up. It's attitude with him.
Adams outside. Clark, you know, road teams accustomed to hostile crowds, but it can go too far. Players have been very vocal, saying, respect the game, and then respect us as human beings as well.
And, Kevin, I couldn't say it any better. It's that simple. It's not complicated. The right to say anything you want doesn't come with the purchase of a ticket. I think human dignity, common courtesy, and respect supersedes whatever feelings you might have.
Oh! Man. And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up.
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. Yeast rising and helium floating.
Here's Lopez. Here's Grimes, and it's blocked. And another turnover here by New York. So for the Knicks, Noel comes in for P, and it's Rose in for Dimes. Harris is checked in for the Magic. Hampton with the ball. With some arc, and that's 2 points on the layup. Hampton's got 6 points in the quarter.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal, third team foul. At the line for the Knicks.
And the first one
drops.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
Manuel quickly, he's checked in for Adams. Hampton passes to Harris. Stolen by Quickly. And a fast break now for New York. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Impressive strength on display by Noel, and that allows him to get a number of and-one opportunities. He powers through contact and is able to score even when fouled.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Julius Randle comes in for Q, and it's Adams in for Quickly. And here is Hampton. And Clark, the NBA is supporting those players who use their platform for change. In 2021, the NBA created the new Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Social Justice Award.
Yeah, that sends a really powerful message because those who have followed the career of Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, he was my idol as I was growing up, know that he not only performed at the highest level between the lines, but he has always been a voice and an activist for social justice, for education, for doing what's right and decent. His career outside of basketball clearly embodies what being about human rights is all about. So that's a really powerful message, and one that I'm glad to see the NBA put forth.
And New York making a change here. Quickly's checked in. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Orlando. Hampton passes to Wagner. Harris against Randle. Harris dishes to Hampton. Wagner kicks to Harris. Hits it from three-point range. Harris has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Adams outside. Softly drops in the floater.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
And no let-up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Here's Grimes, and the rejection by Noel. The Beast passes to Adams. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
1:56 left in the fourth quarter. Now, here's Hampton. Harris outside. Here's Wagner. And that one hits back iron.
Boy, great effort on defense there against a guy who typically makes that.
And Randle throws it down.
Boy, what a throwdown by the well-built 6'9" Julius Randle with power.
Orlando's gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. And finished off by Wagner.
That's serving it up on a platter there. What a nice pass. A high percentage look was the result.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Knicks.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year. Actually, their 5th win on the year.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was
for Flash.
He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
And that one is good.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency. They could have done it much earlier, before the game was out of reach.
Here's Grimes, and Adams sends it back. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And he drops it in from the low post. And now that's 35 points for Flash. Now Hampton.
That's his 4th personal, 5th team foul. At the line for the Magic, R.J. Hampton.
Oh, good on that
one. 2 shots.
Second free throw, no good. And so it's Burks bringing it up now for the Knicks. Down low. Noel finds Rose. Here's Quickly. Offline with his three. And here's Harris from the arc. So no problem for New York as they get the win. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Otherwise, I got it locked and I'm locked in. I'm cut different, I am not them. Life and we tied in. They got me and I got them. They say I'ma go to for all of this sinning. Well, let me then. It's time out for you when I put the time in. No handouts, I put the grind in. Got in my bag and I got rich when I climbed in. They clock out when I clock in. Cause I'm the big spitter. Only competition I would probably have is what? It's a twin sister.